Alright, so my 20-inch electric scooter that I made out of a BMX bike uses this uh, hub motor that I got off AliExpress. It's a 20-inch 406 millimeter rim, and I've been running so it's a 20-inch rim, but I've been running a 16-inch moped tire, a Shinko on it. And I love the fact that the tire is made for higher speed. It's got really thick sidewalls and really thick tread. And I just feel like I'm safer on it at speed. Except for one thing, which is that a 16-inch motorcycle or moped or scooter tire doesn't really exactly fit a 20-inch bicycle rim. It's super close. One would think it was fine, but ever since I've had it, I can't I can't get it perfectly true on the rim. So the rim is super true. It spins nice, but then the tire will always pump a little. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, so I've got this thing up on a box, and check this out. That's the best angle right here. You can kind of see how much it run out there is. I'll try and go slow here, and of course you can hear it rubbing as well. That's so like I'll get it not rubbing, and then I'll ride it, and then it'll move around and end up rubbing. But worse, you can hear that. That's because the tire is just never quite true. So I went back to a bicycle style tire. Luckily nowadays there's Schwalbe makes e-bike rated tires. So these are very heavy compared to a normal 20-inch bicycle tire. Kind of expensive, something like $50, but it's rated for e-bikes. It's got some kind of like a super high load rating and a long wearing tread. So it's like not a good tire for a regular bicycle, but supposedly somewhere in between weight between a normal bicycle tire and a scooter tire. And it's about the same size, I think, installed, maybe a little bit narrower, which would be good on my BMX frame than this tire. So let me install that and let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it's the next day. I replaced the tire. Here's what the old one was like, just even though you saw it a second ago. And here's the new Schwalbe on in place. It's definitely smaller than the old one, or narrower than the old one. It's the same diameter, of course. It looks a little bit less cool. There's plenty of clearance on the BMX frame, which is great. So, I mean, it's a 2.125, so it's kind of the type size tire that this bike was intended to be running anyway. The tire was a heck of a lot lighter than the scooter tire. I mean, by like a pound. It doesn't seem to really run that much truer. It is truer than the other one, but it's not perfectly true. I'll show you here in a second. But I think because it's so much lighter, the whole bike doesn't feel as out of balance when I spin it up. It's still a little bit out of balance. Let me come over here, and let me rev it up, and let's see what happens. So that's it. Now, of course, the last time it was rubbing, so it was a lot louder for that reason. But still, you can kind of hear that. It's kind of got that. Wah, 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 wah. That's still there. I don't know if that's in the motor or what, but I'd say it's probably better. I feel like it's going to be grippier as well. It's sort of a softer material. A lot of e-bike people say they get good mileage out of these, so that should be good. Price was a little bit more expensive actually than the scooter tire, but I don't know. I think given the load ratings, it's definitely within its load rating and speed ratings of how fast I'm going to go. So I hope I don't die on this tire, but I think it's going to be a lot better.